What it do, Jules crew? I'm coming to y'all because my store will be opening this week of February. I'm probably going to open it the 3rd. So like Wednesday of this week. Make sure y'all go support your girl. Cop your lashes, cop your bonnets. And if you're in Houston, cop them drinks. Cop them drinks before they sell out. It's going to be a limited amount when I first start because I want to see how everything's going to be first. Get a little test run. This is going to be my test run. So make sure y'all go support your girl. And I love y'all. See y'all in the video.
Tonight I wanna get nasty.
What it do, Jules crew? What it do, what it do, what it do. Your girl is back with another video. So y'all, before we get into this video, I already know what I'm about to say. Let's get into this hair. Let's get into it. It's cute. I decided to go with purple. I had a little design. This little, y'all know what these little things is. Anyways, cute on per. Anyways, so for this video today, you guys, I'm going to be telling y'all what to expect after you have your BBL surgery. Some things that I've learned that I didn't know before that was going to happen, or some things I did know, but it was harder going through it than just, you know, knowing what it is. So we're going to get right into it. But before we get into it, my store will be opening where I'll be selling lashes and bonnets and drinks. I'll add some clips into here. And when that link drops this week, I need y'all to go copy y'all stuff and support your girl. Even if you don't wear lashes, whoop, 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 support me. Support me, because I was support you. Anyways, so let's get into it. Some of the things, and if I'm looking down, it's because I have it written down right here in front of me. So yeah, one of the things to expect after having surgery is itching. One of the worst parts of having surgery afterwards is the itching. The itching is so bad, but it's good. Itching, when your body starts to itch, that means your body is healing. So it's healing, but it itches so bad. And sometimes it's like an itch and you're getting it, but sometimes because your skin is still not fully attached to the nerve. So it's like sometimes you're trying to scratch and it'll feel like you ain't scratching nothing. So it's a scratch that, if y'all had surgery, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a scratch that you feel like you just can't get. Some things that can probably help you out with that is the Benadryl cream and the Benadryl pills. I didn't take the Benadryl cream, but I did take the Benadryl pills, and it helped a lot. It helped a lot, but sometimes you can get the cream and that'll help too. Maybe I should have used both at the same time because the itching was really bad. And it started itching around, I say about a month, 3 weeks to a month after surgery. Another one, the sharp pains. When I tell you I ain't ever been pregnant, but I can bet you them sharp pains feel like a contraction at that point, because them sharp pains I was driving home from work one day in the middle of the night on the road by myself, and a sharp pain hit me. I couldn't do nothing but scream and almost cry. Sometimes those sharp pains will last a whole minute. They'll just be sharp and they'll just be like, Sometimes they'll last 10 seconds. And those sharp pains started about 5, for me, it started week 5, 6 when they started, and they lasted basically from my 2nd month being post to my 3rd month. They lasted about a month, and it was getting worse, but that's good because that means that your body is healing. Just like the itching, your body is healing. The nerves are trying to connect back to the skin. So it's good, but it's painful. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Some of them be real, some of them worse than the others, but they do hurt. Swelling. Now, swelling, you supposed to wear your faja. You're supposed to wear it for 6 months after your surgery. I'm not gonna lie, I stopped kind of wearing it at 3 months, but I will wear it at night. I will stop wearing it during the day, or vice versa. I will wear it at night when I'm at work, and I wouldn't wear it during the day. But I didn't stop wearing it till after 3 months. They recommend you to stop after 6, but you know, some people don't do what they're supposed to do, and they hard-headed, kind of like me. But oh well. So the swelling. I swelled more in my faja than out. When I was in my faja, I would swell so bad. You couldn't really just tell in the clothes, but you can feel it. Like your body would just swell, especially when you go down in your faja sizes. Your body is going to swell. Your body is always going to swell. Now, when I started getting to like 3 months, my body would swell so bad. But when I took my faja off, I gave it about 30 to 40 minutes and my body would go back to normal and I would see more of my results because the swelling would go down. Some people outside of their faja will swell. Some people inside of their faja will swell. I was a person that was swelling so bad inside my faja, which is another reason why I kind of stopped, because I will fit my faja, but it was just literally like I will feel it because I'm so swollen. But you need to wear your faja. And you will notice after you wear your faja, if you take off your faja and you're not really ready, you will notice you feel like you need your faja. Like it's part of you. Like you need your faja. Mentally, you're gonna be like, you're gonna feel like your body's gonna feel weird without your faja for a while, especially right when you kind of stop wearing them. So just remember to wear your faja as long as possible. 6 months but I say between 3 and 6 months, you can kind of like ease off of it. But yeah, the faja, the swelling is bad. Soreness. You're going to have soreness. You're going to have soreness. I got an epidural when they did mine. So my back, I had soreness on my back. A lot of soreness on my back mainly. And then soreness on my lower stomach. That's where the soreness was, but I wasn't ever really just in pain after surgery. Like some people are, like most people get general anesthesia. I was under local anesthesia. Like I told you, I woke up 2 to 3 times during surgery and didn't feel anything. But I feel like the recovery stages for people that go under local anesthesia is easier than people that's going under general, because general, you're put to sleep, and I feel like every time I used to watch the video with them, they used to be in so much pain. But when I went under local anesthesia, and I watched a few people that do that, they wasn't in as much pain, and their recovery time was way quicker. So I was happy about my doctor doing local anesthesia. So he gave me something to kind of fall asleep, and then he gave me the epidural, and I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel the epidural. I didn't feel nothing when I woke up. Those times I did. So I feel like that also has a play in it on your recovery time, because I recovered really quick after my surgery for the most part, rather than somebody that went under general anesthesia. Probably recovered a little slower than I did. Hard spots. You're going to have fluid after your surgery. You're going to have fluid build up, and it's going to be like fibroids on your stomach or wherever you got lipo. You need to make sure to get your massages. You at least need, if you're going to do the minimum, I would say 10 to 13 massages. Okay, I say like 8 to 12 massages at least, because those when those hard spots, you have to get those hard spots out. Sometimes you can't do it yourself. You can also buy on Amazon a massager, because I bought me a massager from Amazon. And every night I would massage my stomach and massage my sides and stuff like that. But sometimes you're still going to get hard spots. You're still going to get hard spots. And when I got my massages from the actual person is when my the lumps got out. When the lumps got out of my stomach and everything like that, was good. You have to get your massages so they can drain you also, so they can try to get the fluid out of you. And then after they do that, and when it closes, you usually urinate the rest of it out. So yeah, get a massager. That's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get a massager. After you have surgery, you want to focus on your eating habits too, because you don't want to get surgery and then still eat everything under the book that you want to eat, and then you gain weight and you be like, well, where did the surgery go? Like, what did I do? Now, I ain't gonna say I did the best thing. I did cut back a lot, and I did start drinking more water, but I did not gain weight after my surgery. I've actually lost weight since my surgery, but you do need to eat better. Eat more meats or seafood, stuff like that. Not so much rice and pasta. At least if you're going to do it, at least for the first 2 months, so that your body can so you can really start seeing your results. Drink a lot of water so that you can urinate the fluid out and everything like that. Eating has a big part of it too, because you don't want to get this surgery, pay all this money, and it literally be a waste. Literally be a waste. Who wasting thousands, boo? Because it ain't your girl over here. I'm not wasting thousands. Boo. When you're asleep, some people are not able to sleep on their sides. You can't sleep on your butt either, because clearly you got a BBL. Now, if you only got a BBL, but you got fat added to your hips, they're not going to want you to sleep on your sides. They're not going to want you to sleep on your back. You have to sleep on your stomach. Personally, I got nothing added to my hips because I was already a hippie girl. I had hips. So I really just told him to add the slope kind of look to my butt. So since I didn't get nothing to my hips, I was able to lay on my stomach. I mean, on my sides too. So, but I didn't do it I did it every so often when I was just tired of laying on my stomach. I laid on my stomach for the majority of the time, at least the first few weeks. But if you start, I say if you're about week 5 or 6, if you did get hips and lats added, then you can probably start sleeping on your sides, but just put pillows on the side too, so it won't just be you putting so much pressure on it. Put pillows on the sides of you whenever you turn to the side. Another thing that to expect, I feel like this was the most depressing thing for me, and I don't know why. Not being able to sit directly on your booty. That got to me so hard. When I tell you, it made me depressed because I couldn't. Driving, and you had to put them pillows all under you, and you struggling to get in the car, you struggling to get out the car just so you won't sit on your butt. You got to drive 30 minutes to and from work, amped up, your head touching the ceiling because the pillow. So that was the worst part. Standing up for 8 hours at work the whole time, not being able to sit down or kneeling in a chair. Not sitting on your butt, for me, was the worst part. It's the not sitting on your butt for me. It was, and I did not like it whatsoever. That was probably my worst. That and them sharp pains, not sitting on my butt, and them sharp pains had to go. When 6 weeks came, I started sitting on that, and I was so happy. I was so happy. One of the last things is waiting for your fluffer to come, waiting for the butt to soften up. People want to rush this process, and this process is only going to happen when it happens. Usually it tries to happen between, I think, month 3 and 4, but your butt, expect to have a hard rock of a butt. If you're used to having a little soft, little jiggly booty, you ain't having that for a while. You're going to have a rock hard, solid booty. For the most part, you are, at least for the first few weeks. So get over you thinking you about to sit up there and do that twerk. You think you about to do that busted challenge. You gonna bust it all right. You gonna bust them stitches at this point. I didn't get stitches. They left my holes open. I didn't get a tummy tuck. I got mega lipo. So, yeah. I really think compression. Last and final thing, after your surgery, compress, compress, compress. It helps. Also wearing, I know that some people don't recommend you wearing a waist trainer over it. They say at least for the first 6 weeks or so like that. I started wearing my waist trainer week 3. Compressing too. Some people use a towel to compress. You get a big towel, you fold it up, you put it in your faja, close it up, compress. And it works just the same. Or you can go to Amazon and buy them. I have the boards. I had the foams for the side. I had the backboard. And I would put that on and I would go to sleep and I would put a waist trainer on. Sometimes you couldn't breathe. Sometimes you feel like you had to throw up. But at this point, did you want the waist to go in, or did you want to waste your money? Compression is one of the biggest things you have to do also to keep your body down. It also helps with swelling. It helps with swelling. It helps with moving the fluids down and getting everything out. Compress, compress, compress. But just don't forget some things. Just don't forget. Stay in your faja. Get Benadryl for those the itching, when the itching starts, because the itching will be bad. I promise you it will be bad. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. The sore, you're going to be sore in some places. Some places going to be worse than others. Your booty's going to start itching. Your booty's going to start itching. Do you understand me? Your booty's going to start itching. So, but yeah. So those are a few things to expect after having surgery. I'm so glad y'all stayed tuned for this video. I love y'all so much. We're going nowhere but up. And I love y'all. Deuce.